Fellas, have you ever heard the term Sigma male? It's one of those terms that's thrown around a lot these days, but here's the thing. Women can't stand them. Yet they can't ignore them either. Confused? You should be, because Sigma males are the type of men who don't need to fit into society's box. They do their own thing, and that drives people crazy, especially women. But here's the catch. As much as modern women might hate it, they also find themselves drawn to Sigma males. If you want to know why that is and what it means for you, keep watching, because we're about to break it all down. And before we dive into the meat of it, click that subscribe button. If you're all about leveling up and becoming the man who stands out, Alphamancave is your place. Trust me, you won't regret it. Welcome back to Alphamancave, the space where we talk about what it really means to be a high-value man. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it now, so you don't miss out on the tips that will help you stand apart from the crowd. Now, let's talk about Sigma males. I know you've heard the term, but do you really know why they drive women crazy? Let's break it down. 1. The independence factor. Sigma males are lone wolves. Sigma males are the definition of independence. They don't rely on anyone for validation, approval, or anything else. They're not interested in following the crowd or playing by society's rules. They march to the beat of their own drum. Now, here's where the problem starts for women. Society often expects men to follow certain scripts, but Sigma males don't play by those rules. This makes them mysterious and hard to figure out, and let's face it, when something's hard to figure out, people get frustrated, especially women who are used to having control. Women might not like this independent streak, but at the same time, they find themselves intrigued by it. They can't ignore a man who's completely self-sufficient and doesn't need them for validation. That's power. 2. The silence, not the typical loud alpha. Sigma males are often quieter and more reserved. They don't walk into a room shouting for attention like the stereotypical alpha male. Sigma males are calm, composed, and they speak only when it matters. That silence, it's a power move. While the loud alpha males tend to be more in your face, Sigma males have a more subtle way of commanding attention. And this is what messes with women's heads. A Sigma male doesn't need to talk a lot to be noticed. In fact, his silence makes him stand out even more. Modern women may not like the idea of a man who doesn't constantly seek their approval through words, but it's also something they can't ignore. They'll be drawn to him precisely because he's different from the guys who try too hard. 3. The mystery. They don't share everything, and that's fascinating. Let's face it, women love a little mystery. It's like a puzzle that they want to solve. And Sigma males are all about keeping things close to the chest. They don't reveal everything about themselves right away. They hold back, and that makes them more appealing because women like the challenge. They're always trying to figure them out. But here's the thing. Sigma males don't care if they're figured out or not. They live on their own terms. This leaves women both frustrated and fascinated at the same time. They want to know more, but Sigma males just don't care to share everything. This is why women might not like Sigma males at first. They can't control them. But the more they try to understand, the more they realize they can't ignore them either. The mystery is magnetic. 4. The self-sufficiency. Sigma males don't need anyone. Another reason women can't ignore Sigma males is their self-sufficiency. They don't need anyone to complete them. They are emotionally and mentally independent. While some guys are looking for a woman to fill a void or boost their confidence, Sigma males don't have those gaps. They're whole by themselves. For some women, this might seem like a turn-off because, let's be real, a lot of women are used to playing the role of fixer or helper. But with a Sigma male, there's nothing to fix. They don't need rescuing. And as frustrating as that is, it also makes them irresistible. Women can't help but admire that level of independence. It's rare, and it's powerful. 5. The disregard for approval. Sigma males don't care about popularity. Sigma males completely disregard the need for external approval. Unlike many guys who are obsessed with social validation or impressing others, Sigma males have zero interest in being liked by the crowd. They march to the beat of their own drum. This is a massive turn-off for some women. Society teaches us that everyone should want to fit in, and some women prefer men who follow that same logic. But Sigma males? They couldn't care less. They're not concerned about whether they're part of the in crowd or whether people like them. They live for themselves, and that's attractive to some women, even though it's not the type of man they're used to dealing with. The fact that a man is completely indifferent to fitting in or getting approval, that's the kind of thing that makes a Sigma male impossible to ignore. 6. The freedom to be a leader. Sigma males don't follow, they lead. Sigma males don't need anyone to tell them what to do. They don't need a mentor, a guide, or even a group to validate their success. Instead, they lead by example. They make their own rules and set their own goals without needing anyone to guide them along the way. Here's why this is so powerful. Women are naturally drawn to strong leaders, but at the same time, they may struggle with a man who doesn't seek approval or direction. Sigma males don't follow trends, they create them. Women may hate the fact that these men don't look for anyone's approval, but that independence and leadership make them hard to ignore. Women tend to admire men who are leaders, but they also find it challenging when the man in question isn't looking for their approval. This combination of freedom and leadership is what keeps them on their toes, and it's hard for them to walk away from a Sigma male. 7. The confidence. Sigma males don't need to brag to prove their worth. Confidence is key, but Sigma males aren't the type to boast about their accomplishments or show off their achievements. They don't need to announce their success to the world. They let their actions speak louder than their words. This subtle confidence is what sets Sigma males apart. Women might not like it at first. They may prefer men who are more outwardly flashy, or who constantly talk about how great they are. But the quiet, steady confidence of a Sigma male is something they can't ignore. He doesn't need validation from anyone else, because he already knows his worth. This quiet self-assurance attracts women, even if they don't fully understand it. They respect the Sigma male's confidence because it's not based on seeking attention. It's earned through consistent action. So, there you have it, fellas. Sigma males may be the type of men that women hate to admit they're attracted to, but they can't deny it either. They're independent, mysterious, self-sufficient, and they don't need anyone's approval. This makes them both frustrating and irresistible at the same time. If you want to be the kind of man that women can't ignore, start embracing these qualities. And remember, it's all about being yourself, not trying to fit into someone else's idea of who you should be. The Sigma male path is about standing strong, being independent, and not being afraid to walk your own way. If you liked this video and want to learn more about leveling up and becoming the best version of yourself in every sense of the word, make sure to subscribe to alphamancave. Leave a comment below, share your thoughts, and don't forget to smash that like button. I'll see you in the next video.